So next we'll talk about launching an e-commerce site. If you don't already have e-commerce, there are certain ways that you can launch one now pretty quickly. Or if you do have an existing e-commerce site, you'll want to make some quick changes to really improve on your site and change your messaging and get in front of your customers. So Zeke, I'll let you take this away.
Sure. Thank you, Michelle. So let's start with launching a site. So as Michelle said earlier, retailers have never had time. I've been in this industry for almost 18 years now, and retailers are always busy. They're always spread too thin, wearing multiple hats. So the silver lining is now there is time to allocate to projects that were previously ignored. So launching a website right now, you want to invest time into it. And also, if you are in one of those industries where Celerant has relationship with distributors or vendors, we can expedite the process, because the biggest roadblock or biggest hurdle in launching a new site is gathering all the data. So if you have 10,000 products in your store, it's not an easy job to gather 10,000 images for each product. Then within product, you could have different colors and different angles and all. That's a lot of work. And that's been the roadblock or the hurdle for most of the clients, most of the retailers I speak to. So what we have done, we have partnered up with, in the outdoor sporting good industry, primarily in fishing industry, archery industry. We have partnered up with distributors that have a very broad data set, and they provide us with product images, product descriptions, product specs. So we can leverage that data and get you online very quickly. So you can be online while stores are closed and get your feet wet. But if you are in an industry where we do not have such relationship, where you have to procure this data yourself, then what I say is start small. And you will, let's say, even if you launch a site with 1,000 products, that's 1,000 that you didn't have before online. So you will at least get some exposure right away. And if you're able to get online quickly, that is not just an effort for this time frame, for this situation that we're in. That is something for the long run, because as Michelle was saying, people are getting used to this new normal that we have. And retailers were hit pretty hard a few years ago with Amazon, where the shift was going into e-commerce world. And now with this COVID-19 situation, we are forced to shop online even more. But I think this is going to linger, and this is going to become a trend. So this is the time, if you are not on e-commerce right now, this is the time to really put effort into that. So that's for launching.
And a big thing, if I could just jump in, a big thing to take away here is, whether you work with us, whether you're our client or not, now's the time you really have to lean on your technology partner. Lean on them to help you do the heavy lifting. I can speak for us at Celerant. We've shifted internal resources currently because of the need, so that we can launch e-commerce sites faster. We can get clients going on digital marketing faster. So we're doing everything we can to help our clients. And your vendors hopefully are doing the same. So really reach out to your vendors for the product data that Zeke said, and lean on your technology partner to help you do some of this heavy lifting for you. Because a lot of retailers they want to do it, but they don't know how.
Right, absolutely. So now to adjusting your existing e-commerce. So a few obvious things, since it's not normal, it's not business as usual, you want to promote, first of all, you want to be very careful with how you adjust your website. You want to be very sensitive about the situation. And last thing you want to do is shove products into people's faces at this time when they're going through so much difficulty. So you got to be, very careful with that. And you want to make adjustments where you clearly communicate the delivery times. You clearly speak about contactless pickups, like curbside pickups, and also run promotions, while also have some empathy for the situation. A lot of our clients what they're doing is they're putting some of the money into charities, part of the revenue, which, just gives a good taste. It's just very tasteful to do that around this time. So I would make adjustments like that, but certainly, put as many products as you can. The products that you didn't have on your e-commerce before, you want to make sure you take this time to put those up and expand your product set on the website for sure.
Absolutely. So we have a quick client spotlight here that I brought up on the screen. Hopefully you all can see it. So this is one of our clients in Alberta, Canada, and they didn't have an e-commerce site and they wanted to launch one really quickly. So our e-commerce team helped them here. And this site that you see, and you can check out the link, it's shop.bellissimafashions.com. If you look in the small URL there, you can see it. It's a beautiful site, and they launched this site in 2 weeks. A lot of teamwork on their side and also on our side. So it is possible to launch a really beautiful site. This particular site has 500 styles, which again is a lot of styles because they did some work on their end as well. One thing that they did on this homepage that I really like, I want to point out, is you see where it says gift cards available? That's front and center on their homepage. And that's one thing that you should absolutely be doing right now, because people are still celebrating birthdays, they're still celebrating anniversaries, and they still need to give gifts. And if you can promote your gift cards, we've seen some clients do it where buy a $100 gift card, 10% back goes to a fundraiser, or maybe, spend $100 on a gift card and get a $20 gift card for yourself, or just market your gift cards, period. But the thought is, people are going to purchase gift cards and gifts and get that sale now for some future purchases. So this is more about adjusting your e-commerce. So Zeke did go through some of these already. Some other things we've seen is this client here, Dance Footlights. So they sell dance wear, but now quickly they're pivoting and they're also offering face masks. And so they put that right on their homepage as well. We do recommend that your website has some mention of COVID-19, something informing your customers that you are open, if you are open, or maybe your store's closed, but your e-commerce is open. Maybe you're offering curbside pickup. Whatever you're doing, you need to make it noticeable front and center on your homepage, whether that be with a pop-up message or some kind of message box, or just keep it simple and have something in the header. But something should be there referencing COVID-19 and how your business is responding. Delivery options should be front and center, whether that's order online, pick up in store, or curbside pickup, or however you're getting your products to your customers. Consider offering free shipping or extending your return policies. So you might want to widen that return policy window to encourage more people to buy online from you right now. Of course, any essential items, promotions, all of that you want to put front and center on your website as well.